So since we're done right here, we're gonna head back to Mazuri, except in the daytime, so we can find the first Gaia temple. And here was... Hold on. Okay. Just wanted to make sure that the camera was on right. So here, from here on out, we're actually able to pick where we want to go. Here's Tails explaining that we can choose which area we want to go to and whether we want to go there in the night or day, because we're actually able to change the time of day right here. So yeah, from now on we'll be able to do that. So what we want to do is we want to go to back to Mazuri. We want to go to the daytime, so we'll just do that. Oh, and cutscene will follow shortly, so. Shouldn't Eggman already know where it is? I mean, that's why he's there, isn't he? Alright, so here we are. First off, there's 2 moon medals here now that I want to get real quick. There's one. And there we go. Oops, I didn't want to talk to her. So now we'll just go to the entrance stage, and we're finally gonna get back to some Sonic gameplay. So yeah, don't worry, the camera's gonna get in focus. There we go, much better. So here we're gonna head into Savannah Citadel Act 1 in the daytime. And yeah, not much to say about that. So yeah, after like what was that, like 5 parts since the last time we did a daytime level. I mean, when people say that, like people who don't like this game that much, if they don't like it because you don't get to play that many... Oops, what the heck did I do there? They say that they don't really like it because you don't get to play many daytime levels that often. I can kind of see where they're coming from, because it did, like I said with the Werehog, it kind of does drag a little bit, and like... Oops. Oh wait, shoot. What the heck? Oh. That part's really buggy for some reason. I've died from there countless times. Oops. But what was I... Oh yeah. Like, you know, oops. Wanted to get that moon medal. But like, for people who don't really like this game that much because, you know, you're playing as the werehog too much or whatever, you know, I can kind of see where they're coming from, is basically what I'm saying. But, you know. But I think from here on out we'll be seeing more daytime stages, uh, a bit more frequently. So I think that's good. And of course, I gotta make sure I get at least some of the sun and moon medals here. There we go. One little problem I have with the daytime stages is the boosts at certain sections can get a little finicky. Like, sometimes you'll push the boost button and Sonic just won't boost, even if you have enough energy to do so, because, you know, of like a scripted section or something. Because there was one moment, like just now, through one of those loop-de-loops or something, I pressed the boost button and Sonic wasn't boosting because that was like a scripted segment. Doesn't happen all the time though, so it's not that big of a deal, but, you know, still something I thought, oops, that I had mentioned. And this is also a segment that might take you a while if you screw up at it a lot, because if you mess up here, you fall down, you have to redo a part of that section of the level like I did just there. Oh, shoot. For some reason, this level is kind of hard for me to S-rank for some reason. The first time I played this game, this stage took me like, what, 10 or 11 times to S-rank for the first time. Not sure why. Oh, darn it. Oh, no. Oh. Oops. Oh, no, I didn't want to do it. The part that's really getting me is that part where you like swing on the poles or whatever, because that part's a little finicky to me for some reason. Like, it's like kind of, here. This is what I'm talking about. Like, this part's kind of finicky because sometimes the homing attack will like home in on the wrong pole or whatever, or sometimes you'll press the X button and it just won't respond. Oh, just almost was able to level up ring energy. Oh, and we'll also be doing a boss as well. We'll be fighting the Egg Beetle, I believe, is what it is. Serious? That line sounds a bit cliche to me for some reason. Oh yeah, the Egg Beetle. Alright, I'm gonna take this a little slow at first because, oops, and hopefully not screw up, because there actually are sun and moon medals in this boss fight as well. There's, let's see how many. 2 sun medals and 3 moon medals. I've already got most of them now, so. Alright, so basically in this boss, what you want to do is just basically just avoid all the obstacles, and when Eggman's Egg Beetle like spreads its wings, I guess, out like that, or whatever those are. If he gets really close to you and spreads them out, that's when you want to boost right into him, and you'll do damage to him. And then sometimes they'll switch to a side-scrolling view. Oh shoot. Oh yeah, it reminds me. Another really cool thing about this game that I personally really like is that when you get hit, you actually don't. Unlike Sonic, unlike other Sonic games, when you get hit, you actually don't lose all of your rings. You only lose some of them. So you can actually, if you just get some rings, you can actually take multiple hits before dying, without having to collect more rings. Which Colors and Generations doesn't do. Or at least Generations kind of does that sometimes. But I'm not sure. Oh, okay, I got that. Oh, shoot. That sun medal on the right, not sure if you were able to see it, but it's really hard to get for some reason, because if you just sidestep to the right once, it won't do it. You have to like do it multiple times like that to get it. But even then, it doesn't work sometimes. Like right here, I'll try to get. There we go. See, if you were able to notice, I had to like sidestep like multiple times just to get it. And I think, yep, that's all of them. You know, it's kind of a simple boss fight, but the boss fights in this game are actually really dang good. They're a whole lot of fun. In fact, I would say these are probably some of the best boss fights in the entire Sonic series, bar none. I mean, they're really, you know, they're just really action-packed and really rely on like your reflexes and stuff. It's just really fun. Oh shoot, I didn't make it. There we go. Oh yeah, and Eggman will say that like 30 times throughout the whole battle. Your manners are as bad as ever. I'm surprised nobody quotes that line that much. See, you just said it again. It's kind of like how in Sonic Adventure when you're fighting the Egg Viper, he always goes like, get a load of this or whatever. Oh, and these bosses have a lot of health, too. I guess it's just a small problem, I guess, that they can kind of drag, but they're still really fun. I really like how it's kind of like Sonic Advance 2, where you're like constantly moving when fighting these bosses. It's really cool. I think more Sonic boss battles should be done in this style, because you know, it keeps you moving and all. Which they do that in Generations a lot. I'm really messing up in this. I mean, I think all the bosses in Generations, except for the Death Egg Robot, maybe Perfect Chaos, and maybe the Time Eater, are all done in this style as well. Where you're like constantly running and stuff. Oops. Shoot. Oh, shoot. I'm getting hit a lot, which really doesn't matter though, because like I said, you don't lose all of your rings, so the game really does let you be pretty careless at times. And it's not like I'm on a time limit or anything. you know, the only time you'll have to worry about beating it in time and not getting hit so much is if you're trying to go for an S rank, which I'm not. So